used to be the case that it was quite difficult to find somebody who'd done AV over IP. It was always the next gen. Nowadays, it's more people have done it than haven't done it. Many are on their second or their third iteration. So it's becoming the default. And those early AV over IP scenarios were based on the protocols and the standards of the early internet. And yet, if people saw deficiencies, you used to hear suggestions like, can you use a bigger font? How about reducing the resolution, use less colours? That doesn't sit easily with today's AV world, where we've got more pixels, more colours. So what's changed to make that happen? Well, the AV infrastructure has been optimised to suit AV, make it easier to do AV over IP. All those protocols and standards, they've evolved too to address the increased needs of the diverse users in the organisation. And that's where open standards like IPMX come in at scale. It's now possible at scale. Something that's really important in Pro AV is getting paid. And we all remember a year or so, the components crisis, when we couldn't get paid because there was a box we couldn't deliver because it didn't have a particular component in it. And we all said, thank goodness that's gone, let's hope that never happens again. Guess what? It's happening again. The AI industry is consuming every bit of memory it can lay hands on, and us in AV are going to be, for the rest of 2026, we're told, short on components. Once again, the integrators and their clients are going to be looking for ways to substitute, to change products in mid-deployment. This is not the proprietary scheme. This is what open standards like IPMX were invented for, and people are going to be looking for and buying for that interbranded interoperability again. So broadcast and AV have been converging for a while. And one of the things that was always sort of jokingly used as a characterization of the two extremes, well, at one extreme you've got somebody who wants the ultimate quality, whatever the cost, and at the other extreme you've got the lowest price, whatever the quality. Neither were really true, but there's a continuum between them, and that continuum is being explored now. And what we're finding is shared expectations for latency and for quality that exist there. And that starts to look like the medium-sized corporate and the large-sized corporate who have got that full AV continuum, from a decent studio all the way down to their digital signage, going through meeting rooms, training rooms, war rooms, and the whole gamut of AV. And that is where open standards like IP make their play. In particular, in the multi-purpose room, the sort of room where you're reconfiguring the AV rather than reconfiguring the furniture as different sorts of users come in. Exactly what IPMX was designed for, exactly why we've incorporated those IPMX and other open standards into the whole gamut of products on our booth. And indeed, the network that crosses the booth from Matrox to TV1. For the first time, we've done a cross-aisle demo using open standards.